Hello everyone. Here's my submission for the task 3.7D Arduino project development. For this task, I have uh, created an Arduino based simulation project which is called the Smart Mailbox Notifier. This system alerts the user whenever a new mail has been arrived to their mailbox using a combination of sensors and output devices, everything stimulated using a Tinkercad. The problem this project solves is the lack of timely notification whenever a physical mail arrives, especially useful for the people with mobility issues or the people with large or outdoor mailboxes. This system aims to notify the user instantly using visual, in our case, that's an LED, and audio, like audible, called the buzzer, whenever a mail is inserted. Talking about the components that I've used in this uh, project are the Arduino Uno R3 board, a breadboard, a buzzer, an ultrasonic distance sensor, an LED, resistor, a tilt sensor, and the connections that I've made here are pretty simple, starting with the power and ground connection, and I've made the power rails entirely on the breadboard to make the connections clean and the wires should be visible. The one side of the tilt sensor is connected to digital pin 7 and the other connected to the ground of Arduino. The connections of the ultrasonic distance sensors are also very clear as it has three pins. The ground is connected to the ground, the signal is connected to digital pin 8, and the power, that is 5 volt, is connected to the 5 volt of Arduino as well. There are two connections for buzzer. The positive end is connected to digital pin 5 and the negative is connected to the ground. Here LED is also connected to the um digital pin on the Arduino Uno via a resistor, and the cathode is connected to the ground. This entire circuit can be stimulated here. So when I start the simulation, here is here are the readings on the serial monitor. So currently it says that the distance measured by the ultrasonic distance sensor is 45 and the tilt says no. So whenever I just adjust the values here using this. So now the tilt sensor identifies the motion and it gives output as yes. So now just have a look at the code. Initially, I've defined all the pins that are connected and that I've already demonstrated in the connections. And then in the setup function, I've defined the input and output values of the pins that I've connected. The loop function does all the work. Firstly, the signal pin of the ultrasonic sensor measures the distance and outputs the values accordingly. And the output parameter passed here sends a trigger pulse to the LED as well as the buzzer. And same happens with the tilt sensor as well. So my code runs on the logic that whenever both the ultrasonic sensor and the tilt sensor detects the values, then only the buzzer and LED will glow. Since I've fixed the value of the distance to be less than 10 centimeter, so the LED and bulb and buzzer are not glowing. To show, if we can change the value here as 50, and again, if we can start the simulation, we can see that the distance is 45 again. And if we just drag the tilt sensor, I can see that my LED, sorry, that my LED is glowing and my buzzer also starts to ring. So this is my entire submission, including the code, the output received on the serial monitor, and all the connections. Thank you so much.